was World War II in Asia? Life for most Asians was ordinary, harsh, and challenging. Few anticipated the war atrocities and unrestrained violence that they would experience. World War II meant many things to many people. To over 50 million men, women, and children, it meant death. To hundreds and millions more in the occupied areas and theaters of combat, the war meant hell on earth, suffering and grief. Often with little, if any, awareness of a cause or reason beyond the terrifying events of the moment. The Second World War happened in Europe and Asia. Yet how much do we know about this war in the Pacific Theater? Between 1931 to 1945, Imperial Japan invaded countries and territories that are currently known as East and Southeast Asia, where the brutal scourges of war were over a large area of the Earth's surface, causing death to 23 million and suffering, pain, and anguish to 99 million civilians and combatants, with legacy impact over generations.
All these stones, thousands and thousands of them representing the victims. When I close my eyes, I can almost hear their screams.
The painful experiences of the millions in invaded and occupied territories are absent, overlooked, and almost forgotten. As with the reasons why Japan decided and engaged in a war of large-scale displacement and devastation. Many desire this war to remain forever forgotten, not recognizing that such atrocities happened, without any space for those who lived through that time of war to be remembered. No space for remembering a world history on human tragedy, on endurance, resilience, and hope. Never again must we forget that we are one. We who commit crimes, we who condemn crimes, all who suffer are one. We are not the same, but we are one in our creaturehood. When we harm the other, we harm ourselves in our unseeing. Joy Kogawa.
Just a little child, they took it all away. Your blood, your life, your trust, your faith. You died, reborn in pain.
Why does World War II in Asia matter? This war should concern all, regardless of our background, ethnicity, or religion. It is a living history of our startling capacity for inhumanity and humanity, and of decisions and actions that rob people of their human dignity. In learning about this history, we also grapple with our individual and collective responsibility to the world, to protect human rights and foster peace building. The tapestry of themes, narratives, questions are of large-scale displacements and death. More important, they are about multi-layered struggles of courage, with hope and compassion for reconciliation and peace. Each encounter transforms the history of World War II in Asia as a subject into experiences to be lived and felt, centering individuals, families, communities of different groups of people harmed by weapons of war, including the nuclear bombs. Each encounter will inspire you to contemplate on our agency in building cultures of peace. Why is it important to remember? ideologies and conditions enable a merciless war? What are the stories and voices of compassion, nonviolence, and hope standing against those that dehumanize? Confucius says to study the past if you want to define the future. How can you contribute to cultures of nonviolence and peace? At the end of your museum visit, leave your message for peace as an alternative to war preparation, war profiteering, and war violence. The heart of the Wong Avery Asia-Pacific Peace Museum is to nurture a global peace movement.